Hello and welcome to News Brief on Global Television. I am Uyi Agmofwebe. 7 months after it began negotiations that ended with 70,000 naira as the new minimum wage, the federal government has begun payment of the new salary and its consequential adjustments to public servants across all levels of the federal civil service. The implication of this is over 1.2 million civil servants on the payroll of the federal government will be paid the newly approved minimum wage in September. On a side note, Patience Umo Eno, wife of Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umo Eno, is dead. The State Commissioner for Information, Ini Emenobong, announced the First Lady's death in a press statement issued in the early hours of today. According to the Commissioner, the First Lady died at a hospital surrounded by family members. Edo State Civil Society Organizations has urged the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to consider lifting the ban on Edo State Security Network now that the state governorship election is over. The group made the call in Benin City, the state capital, at its post-Edo 2024 governorship election press conference. Prior to the September 21 governorship polls, Egbetokun had announced a ban on the activities of the security outfit. And in business, data released by the Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria shows that the landing cost of premium motor spirits, popularly called petrol, has dropped to 981 naira per litre. The petrol landing cost, which had been around 1,130 naira in previous weeks, came down by over 140 naira as part of September 2024 occasioned the recent drop in global crude oil prices. The House of Representatives has urged the federal government to direct the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and the Dangote Petroleum Refinery to allow independent marketers to commence the lifting of fuel from the newly established refinery. The resolution was reached following the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance sponsored by the member representing Yenagoa Opokuma Federal Constituency in Bayelsa State, Oboku Ofoji. On the foreign scene, Israel has rejected a push by allies for a 21-day ceasefire in Lebanon and vowed to keep fighting Hezbollah militants until victory ahead of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's address to the United Nations General Assembly. Israeli bombing of Iran-backed Hezbollah strongholds around Lebanon has killed hundreds of people this week, while the militant group has retaliated with rocket barrages. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has agreed to a last-minute meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky despite repeatedly criticizing him on the U.S. campaign trail. The Republican presidential nominee told the news conference that the Ukrainian leader will visit Trump Tower just days after Trump criticized him for refusing to make a deal with Moscow. The former U.S. president appears to have changed his mind after earlier reports from his campaign said a meeting between the two was extremely unlikely. In sports, matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn is mapping out a potential showdown between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, despite the former's recent devastating loss to Daniel Dubois at Wembley Stadium. Hearn outlined two clear options for Joshua's next move: a rematch with Dubois or a long-awaited clash with Fury. While Hearn expects Joshua to lean towards the Dubois rematch, he believes facing Fury could be the bigger option for the British-Nigerian boxer. Chelsea's pursuit of Super Eagles striker Victor Boniface has hit a snag as the player expresses a preference for German and Spanish football. The West London Giants are being tipped to make a big money attacking acquisition in 2025, with Boniface emerging as a leading target. Boniface, 23, played a key role in Bayer Leverkusen's Bundesliga and DFB Pokal win last season, 1921 goals and providing 10 assists in 34 games across all competitions, despite missing some matches due to injury. And that's your news brief for this time. Thank you so very much for watching. At top of the hour, we'll bring you News Express. I am Uyi Agmofwebe. We'll see you again.